go to option school, guys, because I want to talk about vertical spreads. Vertical spreads are so important. They are not intimidating. If you don't have any options experience, I got you. You don't need options experience. We're going to simplify things. We're going to break it down for you. So one of the most important tools in option trading, guys, they're called vertical spreads. Why do we use them? It's to control risk. It's to de-risk while still keeping yourself in position to make a whole bunch of money when you're right. Why do vertical spreads matter? They reduce your risk again without changing the market direction. It gives you a defined max loss and max gain. It simplifies, helps traders stay in trades longer, and it prevents you overpaying for options. I got some great examples, guys. Stay with me. Vertical spreads cap your downside risk. Your reward was known up front. Trading becomes more consistent, and understanding spreads improves long-term outcomes. Okay, I got an option tree ready for you guys. Let's put on that thinking cap, put on that learning cap, because here we go. Stock is at $15. 20 days till expiration. This is a phony baloney example, okay? Strike 15. Here are the calls. Here are your puts. Guys, you want to trade out of the money options or at the money options. These are the options that we want to trade. These are the options that we want to trade. Keep it nice and simple. 20 days until expiration. Straddle. What's a straddle? Well, if I wanted to do a straddle, I could buy the calls, 15 strike. I can buy the puts, 15 strike. And then the straddle is $4.20. The expected move is 420 above 15, 420 below 15. That's what it looks like. That's the straddle. People trade straddles because they want to trade volatility, not because they want to trade direction. Next one. Strikes at 15. Stock is at 15. This is called put call parity. I had a question in our Discord room yesterday where I had a quiz. We're going over this because the results of the quiz were just okay. But watch. 15s. Let's say the 10 strike calls are worth $5.40. Okay? That's $5 of intrinsic value, right? $5 of stock. The premium is in the puts. So there's 40 cents of premium in the calls. That's how much premium is in the puts. It's the exact same thing. So 540 plus 10 is 1540. Stock's at 15. 40 cents a premium. You could see that in the puts. Puts, calls. It's really, really the same exact thing. Look at the fives. Right here. 11 strike. They're trading for $5. How much premium is in there? Oh, there's $1 a premium. There's $5. There's $4 of intrinsic plus $1 of extrinsic equals 15. Keep it simple. Why do we do vertical spreads? Stock's at 15. If we wanted to do a vertical spread, let's say we buy the 16s and we sell the 18s. How much does that vertical spread cost? Buying the 16s, selling the 18s. How much does that vertical spread cost? Looks like it's a little slow. Connection, good. 65 cents, right? So if the vertical spread is 65 cents, that's your risk. $65 of risk. What's the most that we can make if this stock gets above 18? What's the most that we can make? $2 minus 65 cents, our risk. So the most that we can make, awesome, is $1.35. So it cost 65 cents. The most that you can make is the difference. Yeah, $1.35. That's exactly why we use these vertical spreads. I'm going to show you some real life examples. Here's a trade that we have. And this trade is in BMY. This is an open trade that we have. But I brought this up because November 24th is when we got into the trade. Let's say it's right about here. So November 24th, we get into the trade and it cost $259 per call. Okay? January 9th on Friday, BMY was rallying. But instead of just taking a profit, what did I do? I sold the 57 calls up here for $2. So I sold these. So now, what's the risk in BMY in this position? Entered, it's a 260. Then we sold these for 2. So my risk is going to be 59 or 60. So 59, right? But what's the most that we can make on this trade? Well, the most that we can make is the difference between 57.5 and 50. So our reward is $7.50, and our risk is down to $59. So right now, the risk is $59 per one lot. The most that we can make is $750 per one lot. And that's making over 1,000% after managing the position like the trading savant I am. Does that make sense? Does it make sense why we want to use vertical spreads whenever we can? Here's another example. ALB. This trade expires on Friday. We did this trade on 10/21. That's all the way back here. Now, why did we do a trade like that, guys? Well, we did a trade like that. We bought the 105s right here, and we sold the 130s. I'll put on brackets for selling. So we bought this for $639, but because I didn't want to spend $639 per one lot, because that's expensive. I don't want my guys to have to spend $639 to get into a trade. Fuck that. So I took the price down by buying for $639, but also selling for $216. Now, if anybody wanted to do the trade when it was shared, there was $423 of risk for the trade. Well, ALB has gone straight up. And Could have made a whole bunch of more money if we didn't sell the 130s, but we did sell the 130s. So now we're going to hold this to expiration. The most that we can make, Matt, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. The most that we can make is $25. The difference between the 130 and the 105, right? Well, if we can make $25, we've already risked $425 for easier math. So that gets subtracted. And then if we hold this until expiration, which we're going to make $21.75. We're going to make $2,175 for every $400 that we risked. So the reason we do vertical spreads, it's a great way to reduce your risk while still keeping you in the game in case your stock ends up like an ALB that runs just through the roof. Okay? I encourage you to go back and watch this presentation to understand vertical spreads. Finally, I'm going to leave you guys with CSIQ because I got you guys into CSIQ on Friday. So I'm going to get you out of CSIQ right now. A couple of things you can do. 21 calls, you're in for $1.40. Fuck. You could sell the 25s for $1.40. Then you have zero risk and you can make $400 per one lot. That's a really good trade too. You could sell the 28s. You could do whatever you want. I love it. You could roll into a vertical for CSIQ. It's a phenomenal trade. I think solar is going to continue to go higher. Let's not roll into a vertical now. We will be talking about how to manage this in our Discord, behind the Discord. So if you do need extra help, feel free to join us. The last thing I'm going to touch on is unusual option activity. Unusual option activity is what moves stocks. Here's a stock, Global Foundries. This morning, there's $3.9 million of call buying. You can see it here in the April 28,000 trade on the April 45 calls. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hop off for our advanced notice group, and I'm going to talk about exactly what this trade means and how we can follow it and make a whole bunch of money as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm on live every day, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I'll see you guys tomorrow.